Okay, so the word that I'm responsible for is tense, and I couldn't really figure out exactly how to do this for my roller coaster, but tense is similar to rigid. So my idea for that would have been this right here. I use a lot of tape and a lot of cardboard because I want to make my design, I guess, sturdy, but at the same time, like, it giving an ability where it could slow down the marble as it's moving. So what I mean by that is right here. So normally a lot of people would do a V shape because it's easier for the marble to slide down that way. But for my case, I made it a U, but I made it really tight. So that way it grips the sides and not the bottom. So then it would just roll from the sides, but it wouldn't move as quickly. With that, I had to use tape to kind of hold this shape together along with the top part of the roof so I can clamp it down so I can hold. I did two little trowels, one with cardboard and one with paper. This one right here, the reason why I had it so different was because this one, when it drops, it kills the speed by hitting the back bump, and it slowly drips back down to the next part. And then it comes over here, this little tunnel. And this, I made it as tight as I could, where the marble could still pass through, but it'll kill its speed. So when I go back down, it descends at a pretty slow pace, and then it comes down to here, which is just the drop-off point. I'm not entirely certain if this is a really good way of demonstrating tense as a motion for the marble, but this is like the best way I could interpret it. So yeah, that's that. I made the angle relatively not so steep, as you can already see from over here and here and here. I actually gradually made it less of an incline as I went down, just to kind of demonstrate how the speed changes based on, at each tier. So this one, being the slowest, this would be kind of like alright speed, and this would be the fastest. And probably what you saw is that the first one went by a lot quicker. The first pass went by a lot quicker than the second and third. So see, like that. And then this one took a little longer. So I just tried doing that to show tense motion. A concept I had an idea for was using a triangle. Original plan was to have a triangle like kind of placed over here, up top, or up top of each one. The idea behind that was to kind of like slow down the speed even more and maybe give a little bit more tension to the design. Problem was because this is cardboard, it didn't exactly give too much way for the marble, so the marble just ended up being stuck inside the ramp. So I had to scrap that idea, tried using paper instead. Paper was not a good idea either because that didn't do anything stopping it. So I scrapped the whole concept idea and just decided to stick with this. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain this is so a good example of tension or tense as a movement for the marble, but I think this is the best way I could, understand or interpret the information. Yeah, that's about it. And thanks for listening.